So let's have a look at the SIL and the SILJ, the silver mining stocks. What's going on through there? Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, what's going on right now with the silver mining stocks? Silver miners, SIL, SILJ, what's going on there? What's happening right now? What's going on? Alright, so let's actually start with SILJ first and then we'll get on to the SIL. The silver mining juniors, that's the ETF there. One thing I'm seeing is I'm looking at the weekly chart here, and if I squeeze my weekly chart up, I can see that from the top of this latest move, and if I draw a trend line, you can see the reason why it's actually had a lot of problems here. And this is one of the reasons, guys, that if you don't know much about trading, it's so important to continue to look at that weekly chart and that long-term picture. Because if you're just reading the daily charts and then all you can see is this market rallying and rallying and rallying and rallying, and all you can see is this market continue up, you don't know. This point through here was a massive what? Massive long-term resistance level in what? In the silver mining stocks. And so therefore there's a good possibility that we're going to find resistance. And that these trend lines do come into play. People say charts don't matter and blah, 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 blah. It's like, what a load of crap. Look at this here. Total rejection off that level. So if this is the reason why, guys, if you are not looking at the weekly charts in that big long-term view, looking at these major support levels, they do come into play. And so if you're looking to buy a stock and it's one that's been going up for a while, but two, it's now running into a major resistance, then it's like, I don't know about that, right? I don't want to get involved with that. So that's what's happened through there. On a long-term basis, this long-term trend line is that weekly chart through there. And if I bring up my weekly chart once again, always bring up your weekly chart, guys, to find those major key, what I call the significant levels of support and resistance. We can have the small little minor support and resistance on the daily charts, but the weekly chart says that's the one that you want to start to see. So we can definitely see that on a recent level anyway, on the actual absolute recent times, this whole just below where we are right now, and possibly even just where this whole level through really from, and we have this level through here as well too, where it is right now. So I'd have to say, let me actually delete that off the screen. Let me delete this off the screen. I'm going to bring up the last sort of, see these high points up here? So I'm going to use these high points back here for a minute. And then I'm also going to bring it down to these low points. So you can see what I'm looking at here. See what I'm drawing this box. I'm drawing this box from a relevance of this resistance here, this support level through here, and this resistance level through here. And now I'm actually going to continue this sideways. As you can see, continue this sideways. And now you have the resistance here, the market pops back up, and now something that, look at all the support that's happening through here now. So very, 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 very interesting. We're starting to see a lot of support levels through there. And so that's what we're seeing on a short-term basis. On a long-term basis. So we can also see when it comes to trend analysis that we've had a very strong move up and now we're getting a pullback. The one thing you want to see when it comes to silver minings, guys, to give you confidence that we are going to continue this bull market, is for that to happen. If we can get that, let me actually squeeze the chart back up again. If we, over the next, say, couple of months, if we can start to hold here and then start to get a rally back up and break above, say, 17, then it's on like Donkey Kong. There's a massive probability we're going to break up to all-time new highs. And that there will give me confirmation that, yes, let's continue this big bull market that I believe we've already started. Moving over now through to the daily charts. And let me take this off the screen. And I can see that there's actually a bit of a trend line going through there. Let me actually just see if there is. Let me just see if there's any, so that's that resistance level there. I'm going to create a parallel trend line. I'm just going to see if there's any major levels that I can use the exact same level for. Yes, there's possibly something going on through there. And also I could possibly use, and I could use that level there as well too. So this the whole band, remember this band here is that major level of weekly support. You also can see the support level through there. The resistance, and so lots of support levels where we are right now. So we're in this whole area, right? We're in this whole area right now where there's a lot of support. If we break through that, then we could actually start to see a bit more of a free fall in the silver mining junior stocks, probably all the way back down to around the probably close to the $10 level through there. Moving over now through to the, what's the name of it? The SIL. Let's go back to the weekly charts to see what the SIL, the weekly chart's doing on the long-term basis. And once again, guys, look at this here. Long-term, absolute long-term weekly basis. We had a resistance level up through here. And you can see how the absolute major resistance was right there. And you can see on the daily charts, this is the weekly chart, remember guys? Weekly chart. And that was that resistance point back here. And look at this here. It ran straight up, almost hit it, and then rejected it off. So that's why, guys, always keep an eye on those weekly charts. So if I'm bringing out my major support and resistance levels when it comes to the silver juniors, that the significant level of support that I'm seeing right now is around this level here. It's just below it. So where we are, the SIL, where we are now. So this just below it level, 38 level would be a significant level. So it wouldn't surprise me if we did have a little bit more of a downward movement, and then maybe we start to see a bit more of an upside when it comes to that. If I bring up my Fibonacci tool, guys, we'll go from the low through to the high point, and we can see that this is also making a very, very, very nice move to the upside. We're getting a very nice pullback. So that whole area through here, this 38, this is just a 50% level. There is actually a very nice sort of, that whole $34 level, guys, is also a major support level here. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because if you look at this from a major long-term perspective, if you buy the SIL right here, or you buy it here, or you even buy it here, and then suddenly 2 years later it's up here, does it matter where you bought it here? No, right? So time in the market never really works long term, because we may bottom here. It's like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to drop even further to buy it. Really? You definitely know it's going to happen. Please, if you can share that with me, I'll share some of the profits that I make with buy and put options. In fact, why don't you buy put options yourself? So we can see what's going on through there, and we also can see on the daily charts that once again, guys, this whole this back here on the daily chart, you can see that sort of 38 level was definitely a reference point in the markets. So really, really, really interesting. We also can see, guys, that that this major resistance level through here. Once again, I'm just trying to find a more of a relevant trend line to use. We could use that one there. I'm just going to see, and this is the art of drawing trend lines. And we also could use that one through there. So that's actually interesting. Or let me see if this is also one as well too. I'm going to draw it from the top, but I'm also going to use this absolute high point. And now I'm going to create a parallel trend line to see if there's anything going on through there that we could see. You know what? And that's actually possibly going to be the one that I'd use. We are definitely having a little support level through here. So let me take that off the screen. Let me take that off the screen. There's probably a couple of different channels there, but what's relevant to me right now, that could change, and obviously it does change. So you need to continue to jig those trend lines around. But what's happening right now, we are definitely right at this level of this whole basically channel that we've been in for quite some time. So there we go, guys. Major support level where we are right now. I wouldn't expect too much maybe out of the silver mining stocks this week, guys. We may get a little bit more upside, but we're still stuck in this channel. But I do believe, guys, on a macro level, we're getting ready for some sort of a turning point soon. I don't know when, but those who are getting into this with the long-term view, we're talking years. We're talking 2025 view, right, guys? Like not 1 or 2 years view. Like if you invest in something, think about buying these metals and miners as buying property. You buy it, and then 10 years later, then you check in, right? Then you see, okay, has the property market doubled? How much has it gone up in value? All that sort of stuff. Treat long-term investing like that, at least with a 5-year view when it comes to the metals and that metals and also miners. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go to the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go do that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.